Okay, let's think about those places.
Hmm.
You know, the ones that just whisper luxury. Sun-drenched spots where a certain kind of life unfolds. Marbella. It's often called the glittering jewel of Spain's Costa del Sol.
Hmm.
But it's more than just a pretty picture, right? It's this magnetic point for global elites.
Definitely. Beyond the obvious, the yachts and the Michelin stars, there's a whole ecosystem.
Exactly. And that's what we're diving into today. What are the sort of unwritten rules? Where do the real opportunities lie, especially for investment?
And we're using a really interesting piece from Elite Villas Marbella as our guide here. It gives quite an insider's perspective, doesn't it?
It does. It peels back the layers. So if you've ever been curious about where millionaires actually connect and, make their next big move, well, you're in the right place.
Yeah, the article frames it intriguingly. It suggests this deep link between the lifestyle itself and the investment potential. Owning a luxury property there. It's not just about the villa.
No, it's about entry, isn't it? Gaining access to a particular world, a network, understanding the dynamics.
Right. The whole playground, basically.
And the article kicks off with this concept of Marbella magic. What does that actually mean? It's this blend.
It's potent, yeah. The natural beauty, that incredible Mediterranean backdrop, the yachts, but then fused with this almost unbelievable man-made luxury.
Like the Michelin dining, the stunning architecture, it's a lot. But the article stresses the exclusivity.
Invitation-only parties, these very private networking events, often in these amazing villas.
And that's where a company like Elite Villas Marbella comes in, according to the source. Their collection of properties, it's almost like a starting point.
Exactly. Owning the right kind of property can be your key. It signals you belong, you share that understanding of
It's
success.
a tangible thing.
Yeah. And that naturally leads into the role of the elite clubs. These are crucial networking hubs.
Oh, yeah, the clubs, they have such an image, like Ocean Club Marbella. The article doesn't just call it a beach club.
No, it's the beach club. Iconic status.
You just picture it, can't you? The white loungers, that infinity pool, the VIP service. But the key insight is how it acts as this melting pot.
Millionaires, celebrities, all mingling casually. Deals potentially happening over, what, sushi and rosé.
Huh? Yeah, sounds about right. It's networking, but dressed up as leisure. Effortlessly glamorous, really. A relaxed place to connect.
And that informality is interesting. It probably encourages more open conversations, maybe sparks ideas that wouldn't come up in a stuffy boardroom.
Good point. Then there's the Puente Romano Club. Different vibe.
More intimate, yeah. It's part of the Puente Romano Resort, known for being quite prestigious.
The article mentions private tennis courts, these tranquil gardens. It sounds more boutique, a curated social scene.
And importantly, it highlights it as a spot where property investors connect, more discreetly perhaps.
You can sort of picture those conversations happening there away from the main buzz.
Precisely. It caters to a different preference, maybe for more private networking, which flows nicely into the next big focus, the Golden Mile charm.
Ah, the Golden Mile. Even the name sounds prestigious, doesn't it?
It really does.
The article calls it Marbella's social epicenter. Legendary restaurants, luxury hotels, and of course some absolutely prime real estate.
And owning property there. It's a statement, but also a solid investment. Highly sought after location.
Imagine the lifestyle. Waking up to sea views, hosting cocktail parties, it puts you right in the thick of that elite scene. The article actually points towards exploring properties there directly.
Which makes sense. Owning on the Golden Mile gives you inherent credibility, shows a commitment, it links back to those networks.
And that leads us to the more direct networking stuff, the private networking events.
Right, the deals over dinner idea.
That phrase really sticks out. You picture these exclusive gatherings in stunning villas, five-star food, the whole setting designed to impress and connect.
And the topics. Real estate, naturally,
Hmm.
but also things like crypto trends. Even mentions Bitcoin payments for property deals.
That's quite modern, isn't it? Shows Marbella isn't just old money.
Exactly. And the article explicitly notes that Elite Villas Marbella facilitates these Bitcoin-friendly transactions. That's key.
Why is that so key?
Well, it shows they're catering to that newer wave of tech-savvy investors. They understand how wealth is changing, how it's being moved. It's not just fluff.
Smart, very forward-thinking. It shows they know their audience. And then the article takes us even higher, to La Zagaleta.
Europe's most exclusive address. That's quite a claim.
But the description backs it up. It's not just gated, it's a whole private sanctuary. Total seclusion is the main luxury here.
Private golf courses, equestrian center, tooth and by 7 security. It's about absolute peace of mind, total control over your environment.
The ultimate retreat for those who value privacy above all else. The article suggests it's worth a look if that level of prestige resonates.
It's the absolute pinnacle, a world within a world, even within Marbella. And from that height of privacy, the focus shifts again to another pillar of the lifestyle, gourmet dining.
Ah, yes, the food scene. Sounds incredible. It's another part of the social fabric, isn't it? Another way to connect.
Definitely. The article mentions Dani Garcia's Bibo, popular with the elite, innovative food, chic atmosphere. A backdrop for business discussions, but delicious ones.
Michelin starred, but maybe a bit more relaxed. Good for both socializing and business. And then there's Nobu Marbella.
Can't talk about Marbella dining without Nobu. Located in Puente Romano, world-famous Japanese-Peruvian fusion.
A regular spot for celebrities, entrepreneurs. It cements Marbella's global status. These meals aren't just meals.
No, there are opportunities, more chances for connection, for deals in these sophisticated settings.
And all of this, the clubs, the events, the dining, it all connects back to the properties themselves. The article really emphasizes that your home in Marbella is a statement.
Much more than just bricks and mortar. It reflects your lifestyle, your taste. Could be a sleek, modern villa with sea views, or maybe a traditional Andalusian estate. Huge variety.
And again, Elite Villas Marbella is positioned as the expert in matching people with these unique homes. They encourage you to explore their hand-picked selection. It's about curating that lifestyle.
The article then zooms out a bit, talking about the broader Marbella lifestyle. World-class golf courses, private yacht charters.
And convenience. Many properties are located right near these amenities. Everything's within easy reach.
Seamless luxury, really. And then, quite interestingly, it touches on tech-savvy living.
Right. It's not just about how things look. It's about integrating cutting-edge tech.
This is where Marbella shows it's not stuck in the past. It's embracing the future of luxury. The article mentions Elite Villas Marbella offering things like AI sales agents.
Wow, really?
Yeah, and bundling Tesla's Starlink internet with villa purchases. It's blending that classic Mediterranean aesthetic with serious innovation.
That really highlights the value Elite Villas Marbella aims to provide. It's not just finding a house, it's this whole package, catering to discerning people who want luxury and the latest tech.
Precisely. It understands the modern, high-net-worth individual.
So the article essentially wraps up by asking you, the listener, are you ready? Ready to step into this elite world?
Whether it's through the clubs, the events, or maybe even acquiring your own piece of Marbella.
And Elite Villas Marbella is presented as the facilitator, the partner to make that happen, offering personalized tours, handling those Bitcoin transactions, making it seamless.
The call to action is pretty clear. Start by exploring their website, browse the listings, see what's possible.
It's an invitation to begin that journey. And it leaves you thinking about that blend again, doesn't it? The timeless allure of the Mediterranean meeting cutting-edge tech. It makes you wonder, maybe those elite circles aren't quite as far out of reach as you thought. Something to consider.